Hello, people of the internet. So, not a Volvo video, and I haven't even used the press yet, and I decided to do a modification to the modification. I've had some pieces laying around. I've been trying to figure out something that I feel is kind of cool, nifty to do with them. So, I've got a wheel off of an old sewing machine that my wife dismantled, and I've got a connecting rod out of an old Kohler V-twin that I dismantled, and I've got a 3/4 hitch pin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these two, and with the power of, I was going to say with the power of love, but this isn't Huey Lewis, but with the power of modern engineering, I'm going to connect those two, and that's going to become the pump handle on the press. And then I'm going to take this piece, a bolt, and I'm going to make the valve release on the press out of this. Nothing fancy, nothing, it just some kind of fun and goofy to break it up, because I've got one more pack of parts in the air. It shouldn't be here until sometime next week, and for the Volvo engine. And so I'm just kind of, trying to stay motivated, and also helps generate videos for the channel, which according to the algorithm is important. So let me get the camera closer and we can look at it, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing. Okay, so once again, my pile of parts. And so the thought process is, like with the connecting rod here, I'll take the end cap off. I'm going to grind these two nubs here down just a little bit. I'm going to drill, not in focus, there we go. I'm going to drill through the middle. And from the inside, I will run this 1/4 cap screw. That'll go through. And then on this hitch pin that I found laying around, I'm going to cut the T. I'm going to cut the T off. I'm going to reasonably flatten this, center punch it, drill it so that I can screw that screw into. So screw the bolt into it. I'm going to throw some red Loctite on this when I put it together. I'm going to do medium Loctite on the two cap nuts. And then I have the hairpin, and it fits really well. The pump handle on the jack is a loose fit for 3/4, and this works really well. And I just kind of think it'd look cool. I've had that connecting rod sitting around for about 1.5 years, and I just think it's kind of nifty, neat idea. With this one, I'm going to take here, focus, thank you. I'm going to take those threads and cut those threads completely off. I'm going to leave the unthreaded portion of the shaft. Sorry about focus. Leave the unthreaded portion of the shaft there. I'm going to cut the threads off completely. A 7/16 bolt fits pretty loose in there, but it's got 3 set screws on it to help hold it in place. And what I'm going to do is take and I'll go over it better when I get the other piece out. I'll take the existing screw, pressure relief screw, out of the jack, and I'm just going to weld it to the end of this. I'm going to cut the little ears off for the handle to go in, and I'm just going to weld it up to the end of this. That'll all slide through there. I can tighten it up with the set screws, put it back in, and it'll give me a nice big handle to work the pressure relief where I don't have to use the pump handle. I will have a new pump handle, and then if I need to use the longer pump handle, for more leverage or something like that, then I have that already on there, and I can just swap the handles out by pulling the hairpin and going. So I think right now, I'll set you up on hyperlapse, and we're just going to watch me cut up a bunch of stuff. Okay, so while I was doing everything, the storm front moved in, and I got a metal roof with little to no insulation. So I apologize for this. I hope I'm loud enough. I've run a few test runs, and I don't know if it's just quiet. It's because of all the noise in here or what, but it just sucks, and I need to wrap this up. I can't control nature, so we're going to go about it. All right, so I got my pieces done. And it's not perfect or pretty or anything like that, but there we go. That's going to be the pressure release valve. And I did have to clean up the threads. That just goes in there like that. Now that I'm looking at it, this wheel's really big. It's probably going to interfere. Oh well. And then we have this guy. The original cap screw I picked out was a bit long, so I just went to a flange head, and I did over drill the bottom of the rod cap. I drilled it 1/64 bigger than a quarter, so it's at 17/64 or something like that. But basically, go in there. Go back there. And when I came up with this idea, I did not take into consideration the diameter of this. And oh well. Where are we at? Okay. So that's it. I still think it's kind of cool. I know it's not perfect and it could use some tweaking. This could be used to be just slightly smaller in diameter, maybe a full ½ inch to an inch, but it's the one I had laying around, so I put it to use. I thought it was cool. Again, like with the connecting rod and stuff, it's just crap that I had laying around, and I wanted to do something with it, couldn't really figure out what to do, and this is what I did. So get out, have fun, go do something you like, and hopefully you're having a better day than I am, because this is a ridiculous amount of rain.